Hey guys, and it's funkyplaybrothers, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube. And we're back with Chapter 4 of Lily to the Rescue, the Not-So-Stinky Skunk. But before you watch this, go back and watch Chapter 1 3 weeks ago, Chapter 2 2 weeks ago, Chapter 3 last week before you come back and watch this. And now, let us read. Oh, and it's also made by W. Bruce Cameron. Now let's read Lily to the Rescue, the Not-So-Stinky Skunk. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. The squirrel in the back of the truck was sniffing at the floor, maybe looking for peanuts. This was a new type of squirrel to me, and I wagged, thinking how much fun we were going to have when Maggie Rose let me join in the big truck with the window. A moment later, it was joined by another, and then another. They all touched noses like dogs in a dog park, but they did not sniff each other's butts. It's like a bounce house, Maggie Rose told me. She clapped her hands together. She was grinning. A prairie dog bounce house. Do you think they like bounce houses much as I do, Lily? Yes, I thought to myself. If we weren't going to have chicken treats, I was ready to play with my new squirrels. Pretty soon the loud noises stopped. I was relieved. Dad returned to the truck smiling. Got them all, I think, he told Maggie Rose. No injuries. Looks like this is really going to work. Now everyone was happy. This is one of the main jobs of being a dog, and I was glad I had managed to cheer everyone up. I thought it would be an excellent time to break out Craig's socks. A man and a woman, both wearing thick gloves, climbed into the truck where the small plump squirrels had landed. I wish I could go in there too. I would love to play chase me in a truck full of squirrels, but it seemed that no one was thinking about how much a good dog would like to play chase me, because in a little while our truck was moving again, and so was the truck with the big windows. They were taking the new squirrels for a car ride. I squirmed around in Maggie Rose's arms to watch out the back window. She unsnapped my leash so I could move more easily. I was not sure what we were doing, and if these squirrels were going for a car ride, why couldn't they be here in the backseat with my girl and me? We could all sniff out the window. Next stop, a new home for the prairie dogs, Dad said to Maggie Rose. I wagged. Dad sounded so happy that a dog park seemed like a real possibility. Finally, the truck came to stop. We were in a grassy field. A couple of other cars bumped down the road after us and stopped nearby. I looked eagerly at Maggie Rose, wagging as hard as I could. We were going to get out now, right, and run with the squirrels. If this were the prairie dogs are going to live, Dad? Maggie Rose asked. Dad nodded. I came out here with some other wardens a couple of days ago, and we dug a new burrow for them. He said they need some place to hide, or hawks or ferrets could get them. Ferrets like Freddy at the shelter? Maggie Rose asked. I've never seen Freddy try to hurt any of the other animals. He's friends with Lily. Dad put his hand on my head, smoothing my fur, and I wagged. Sure, but a tame ferret in a cage isn't the same as a wild one, honey, Dad said. Freddy gets fed every day, so he doesn't have to hunt. There are no wild ones out here, though, and a prairie dog is on their menu. But with this tunnel to dive into, these little guys should be safe. Let's see how they like their new home. Then Dad climbed out, but to be surprised, Maggie Rose didn't. She didn't let me out either. I barked at the window to remind her that I had been a good dog in the car for a very long time, and I need to run around. Peeing would be nice too, but she didn't open the door. She did, however, lower my window all the way so I could drink in all the wonderful odors. Dad walked around to the back of the squirrel truck. He had a woman held sticks with big nets on the end. When he opened the back of the truck, and the new squirrels campered and squeaked inside their room. They seemed unhappy. Clearly, they needed a good dog to cheer them. I looked impatiently at Maggie Rose. When was she going to let me out of the car? I didn't understand what was going on. Dad and the woman began gently thrusting their sticks into the back of the truck, pulling out netfuls of squirrels. The two humans set all the squirrels on the ground, and the little creatures immediately took off running as if playing chase me. They ran a very short distance to some mounds of dirt, each other. They seemed confused, which I understand how to play chase me without a dog. Dad came back to us. They found the prairie dog town, but they don't want to go in the tunnels for some reason. We're going to have to chase them in the holes. Get them used to the idea. I wagged. Dad stood and watched as the rest of the people moved slowly, walking around the confused pack of squirrels. He groaning when a good number of them, the little animals, started doing the same correctly, dashing a short distance out into the open field. "Stop," he called. "This is making this worse." I simply couldn't understand it. The squirrels had bunched up, sniffing each other, trying to figure out when I would come out and play. The people had stopped moving and were standing around with their hands on their hips. "Laurie," Dad called, "go way around out into the field. Cut it off there, Skip. That way this is a disaster. We need to get them into the holes." But they had never seen people and don't understand what we are. I saw a woman run away and then after a few moments curve around until she wound up standing far out in the grass between us. The squirrels, they saw her too, as the squirrels stood up on their rear legs, trying to see what she was up to. I couldn't wait any longer. I squirmed and twisted and slipped out of Maggie Rose's hands. Then I leaped for the open window. "Time to play, Lily, come back," Maggie Rose shrieked. That was Chapter 4 of Lily to the Rescue, the Not So Stinky Skunk. I really liked it. Definitely how it ended with Lily jumping out of a window to get the prairie dogs into their holes, even though she wasn't supposed to. But I really like it. I really like that Lily looks like my dog. They haven't went camping to find the Not So Stinky Skunk. And yeah, I love this book. And come back next week for Chapter 5. So guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Twitter at the Funky Play Bros. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Funky Play Brothers. Support our vlog at cashapp at the $ Funky Play Bros. So yeah, more unboxings, more taste tests, more adventures, more monies, and support. Thank you for watching. Bye.